Gandhi is set to begin his rally in the national capital today, last of the three parties. With Prime Minister Modi campaigning in Delhi almost 10 days ago and Arvind Kejriwal hitting the streets just days after coming out of the jail last year itself. Remember, the rally and the screens are on your, and the shots are on your screen itself. This was in September itself last year. Well, what does the R factor mean for Congress's fortunes? A party that never has been close to recovery since Sheila Dikshit was the last chief minister. It once supported the Aam Aadmi Party government in 2013 from outside to being knocked out for nil in the last assembly elections. The party says the campaign is strategic. Experts say it's Congress's bid to regain territory from what once was seen as its core voter base, but eventually made way for the BJP, as particularly the Aam Aadmi Party votes. But as Rahul launches Congress's campaign mantra, Jai Bapu, Jai Bheem, Jai Samvidhan, the constituency is... From the constituency, it's interesting because it's also where the minority votes constitute the majority. So is this strategic or delayed? And can the R factor turn the tide around for the Congress despite the last quote-unquote wipeout in what is being seen as a do-or-die battle for the Congress, but a high-stakes battle for all three parties? Before we go any further, let's very quickly listen in to what Atishi, the sitting chief minister of the national capital, spoke about an ally at the national level, but an opponent in Delhi.
Allegations are made that Congress is the B team of the BJP. How much do you agree to it?
Congress is a non-entity in Delhi.
Allegations are made that Congress is the B team of the BJP. How much do you agree to it?
Congress is a non-entity in Delhi.
And I'm being joined by my colleague Niyamika Singh at this point. Niyamika, you are at the place where the rally is about to begin, should be beginning at any point from now when Rahul Gandhi does arrive at that venue. Tell us, what are the scenes where you are? What are the kind of reactions that you're getting from people, from party workers? What's the mood on the ground?
Well, yes, as today the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, is going to sound the poll bugle in the national capital ahead of the Delhi Assembly elections, and this is the very first rally which is going to be addressed by Mr. Rahul Gandhi ahead of the Delhi Assembly polls. And right now we are standing here at the rally location, which is in Seelampur, and you can see behind me that this is the public which is gathered here just to view and just to get a glimpse of Mr. Rahul Gandhi. You can see that continuously the slogans are also going on in favor of Mr. Rahul Gandhi on stage. I would also like to ask my camera person to pan the camera and show you the visuals that this is the banner which is being put up here on stage, which is about the name of this rally, which is the theme of this rally, that is Jai Bapu, Jai Bheem, Jai Samvidhan, as the Congress party is continuously raising the matter which is related to the constitution of our country, as the Congress is making this allegation that the BJP is continuously attacking the constitution of our country, the manner in which the Union Home Minister had made a statement within the parliament regarding Baba Sahib Ambedkar. All of these issues are going to be targeted by Mr. Rahul Gandhi in this first rally in Delhi ahead of these polls. But what is going to be interesting this time is that whether Rahul Gandhi will also speak about the Aam Aadmi Party, because on one side we have seen that how Mr. Arvind Kejriwal or Atishi are continuously making allegations that how the Congress party is contesting these elections, joining hands with the BJP. So whether the Congress party, the top leadership of the Congress party, will also choose to to attack the Aam Aadmi Party in the same manner, or there will be a balance which will be maintained by the top leadership of the Congress, because as per the sources it is being told to us that the top leadership has strategized that there will be no personal attacks that are going to be made upon the Aam Aadmi Party leaders. However, the policies are going to be questioned. Let us go across to some of the people who have been present here, that what are their expectations and what do they want to say about the assembly elections that are coming in. आप बात करना चाहेंगे, दिल्ली में इलेक्शन आ रहे हैं, राहुल गांधी की आज रैली होने वाली है, क्या कुछ आपको लगता है कि क्या किसकी सरकार दिल्ली में इस बार आएगी?
इस बार सरकार जो बनेगी कांग्रेस की बनेगी और जो शिक्षा पे ज़्यादातर ध्यान दिया है राहुल गांधी ने, और जो हमारे विधायक रहेंगे इंशाल्लाह इस बार अब्दुल रहमान रहेंगे, जो यहाँ के सीलमपुर के जो बनेंगे विधानसभा के, वो अब्दुल रहमान बनेंगे।
सीलमपुर की अगर खास तौर पे बात करें तो क्या कुछ अहम मुद्दे हैं यहाँ के जिनको उठाए जाने की जरूरत है चुनाव?
हाँ, मुद्दे ये हैं कि एक तो यहाँ पे अच्छे पार्क होना चाहिए, दूसरा शिक्षा पे लाइब्रेरी और कोचिंग और जो भी चीजें अच्छी होनी चाहिए, जिससे कि ना लोगों को जागरूक होना चाहिए कि हमें शिक्षा पे कैसा है ना वो होना चाहिए।
As you have listened, that this is the voice from the ground as people want that there should be a change in the government of.
All right, I think we have a technical issue at that. Let me introduce my guests at this point. I'm being joined by Dr. Nishant Anand, who's a national spokesperson for Aam Aadmi Party, Jasmine, Sandhawalia, who's a spokesperson for BJP, as well as Saxena, who's a spokesperson for Congress. Thank you very much, all three of you, for joining us. Saxena, if I can come to you at this point. My first question, you just heard a supporter, a party voter, and possibly a party worker who just spoke right now from the venue where the rally is supposed to take place. And look at what he has spoken. He's spoken about hyper-local issues. He's spoken about a park that is required. He's spoken about a library that's required. He's spoken about education that's required. For the slogan that's officially going to be launched by the Congress, do you think your voters, core voters that eventually over the last few years have slipped away from you, will return to you? Because at least from the sense that you got from the rally, at least the voters we spoke to, you heard on your screen, had a very different demand and a sense. Is that in congruence with what Congress is planning?
Hi, Sneha. First of all, thank you. And I have heard about what the Congress supporter or the voter of Delhi has spoken. And, you know, this is the problem where Delhi is facing actually in the last 10 years. Because our focus when we were in power and we gave a beautiful and golden 15 years of rule, there was a time when Delhi was about education, healthcare, women participation, women empowerment. Now in these 10 years, we have lost the plot. Delhi is suffering on every front. And if you see, and let me shift your focus towards the interactions Mr. Rahul Gandhi had with every section of the society, whether, you know, meeting with the vegetable sellers, whether meeting with the small businessmen and the MSME sector people, where it is pottery makers or many other various sections. We have touched every section of the society. And during our Delhi Nyaya Yatra also, we have traveled around across the Delhi and we have covered all the 70 constituencies. What we have found and what input and insights we got, that Delhi wants, a better healthcare system and a better place for women and youth, which is actually seeking the place for their employment. So these are the sections which will be covered by Congress in Delhi. And this is the reason why people of Delhi are actually eyeing on Congress, because we are talking about the core issues and the basic things.
But your
Delhi
national partner, a partner that has been with you at the national level, that's your Aam Aadmi Party, and a rival in Delhi, a supposed rival in Delhi. BJP says you're a second fiddle to the Aam Aadmi Party. Nonetheless, Aam Aadmi Party says Congress is non-existent. It's a non-entity.
Soon, let me clear one thing, and I'm assuring you on your debate, soon as the 8th February will be there, Aam Aadmi Party will be a non-existing political party in Delhi, because people of Delhi are sick and tired of these two and their blame games. The problem here is this: yes, we are in alliance with the Aam Aadmi Party when it comes to national issues, but when it comes to Delhi, we have a very strong emotional connect with Delhi. Sneha, we are very much emotionally attached with Delhi, because what we have delivered and what we have given to Delhi.
I will get to that, because if you're talking about emotional connect, even from the place where Rahul Gandhi is starting his rally, votes have actually slipped away. We'll get to that in a bit. But Dr. Nishant Anand, let me just come to you. Now, here's what I have to ask you. You are going on raising these issues, whatever you are raising about electricity, about water, and so on and so forth. Rahul Gandhi is coming to the national capital holding the book of the Constitution saying, Jai Bapu, Samvidhan, and the entire rally, entire slogan that is. Now, here's the question, Dr. Nishant Anand. How are you going to counter that? Because nationally, you stand in support of that.
Hi, good evening to everybody. See, everybody has the right to contest and campaign. Now, for Congress, it appears they are unintentionally aiding the BJP. I'll give you a few examples. They have not made any statement regarding Ramesh Viduri when he mentioned Priyanka Gandhi, a wrong statement. They have not raised anything for the Parvesh Verma who is distributing black money, cash money. So they have not been pointing out any issue for BJP. They have been quiet. So they've been acting like a B team for BJP. See, Congress का record same रहेगा. जो zero
No, the
था वो
Congress
zero
very
रहेगा.
strongly
वो उसी
condemned what
speed से आगे
Mr.
बढ़ रहे.
Viduri spoke.
Sorry.
Congress very strongly condemned what Viduri spoke.
रमेश विद्युड़ी से कि दिल्ली की सड़कें हम प्रियंका गांधी के गाल जैसी बना देंगे. A statement like this from a candidate
That's what
of
I'm
BJP
saying, Dr. Nishant
and Pawan,
Anand. Congress was not silent on it. You are alleging that Congress was silent. Congress was not silent on it. There were responses from several leaders, including Priyanka Gandhi Vadra on that. But I'm coming back to my question, Dr. Nishant Anand. My question to you is, while you are raising the concerns and the issues that the Aam Aadmi Party is raising, you are calling Congress a non-entity in Delhi, and Congress is coming right in the front with the slogan of Jai Bapu, Jai Bheem, Jai Samvidhan. How are you opposed to that?
Okay, so first of all, let me complete my answer. I said there was not a single statement by the senior leadership for Priyanka Gandhi. They were quiet. Priyanka Gandhi ji gave two words कि वो बेवकूफ है. So there is no action taken by the BJP.
No,
what is
Priyanka
doing
Gandhi
today.
Vadra made a very clear statement on that.
Okay, so let me tell you, in the last 10 years, Congress stands 0 seats. They won 0 seats, and we can see the record of Maharashtra and Haryana, where they have a better record. So for Congress, they are only active on social media and Twitter. They are not doing anything on the ground. Otherwise, they would have not got 0 every single time in Delhi. See, they also don't have any manifesto or any work that they have done in the other states that they can come and ask, vote for from people of Delhi. When Congress was in Delhi, and from the last 11 years, Aam Aadmi Party, we have invested 15 times more on education and healthcare. When Sheila Dikshit ji was in Delhi, they constructed 10% of schools that Aam Aadmi Party has done. If we talk about healthcare system, today we have 530 mohalla clinics. We have added 9,000 more beds in the government schools. We have set up 4,000 kilometers of water pipeline.
Okay.
3 lakhs plus CCTV cameras. So if you see, in contrast of Aam Aadmi Party and Congress, we have done at least 15 times more since the last 11 years. And I'll come back to BJP.
Jasmine Sandhawalia, if I can get you in at this point. Jasmine Sandhawalia, it's interesting from where Rahul Gandhi has chosen to start his rally with his sloganeering. Kushagra, I'll come to you, Mr. Kushagra. Okay. All right, Kushagra, I'll just give me a few minutes. Let me just get in my first response from Jasmine Sandhawalia and I come to you. Jasmine Sandhawalia, in moments from now, you're going to have Rahul Gandhi kickstart his rally in the national capital region. It's interesting from where he has chosen to, because that's where votes have actually slipped over the last few years, last 2 elections, 2.5, if I may say so, to the Aam Aadmi Party. But BJP still remains on the back foot in that area. That's the messaging. Even if you say Congress is the back foot or the sidekick to Aam Aadmi Party, even if BJP is trying to drive that point, is BJP on the back foot when it comes to how the Congress is starting the rally today?
No, Sneha, we are definitely not on the back foot anywhere in any constituency in Delhi. And I want to bring one thing very categorically, that when the Congress spokesperson was saying that women were safer during Sheila Dikshit's regime of 15 years. Sheila Dikshit, with due regard, was an extraordinary woman, a great politician, and did a lot for Delhi. But unfortunately, the Nirbhaya tragedy, which shook the nation, happened during her tenure. She was a woman, and late Sardar Manmohan Singh, father of 3 daughters, for over 2 weeks, they did not come out and say a word of condolence till the people of Delhi, the voters of Delhi, marched out on the streets and spoke against the government. So women were never safe during the Congress regime. Women are not safe during the AAP regime. What happened to their own Rajya Sabha member just a couple of months back? I mean, she was beaten in the chief minister's house. So let's not talk about that. Women's safety is a very big thing for the AAP or for the Congress, it's something very, very secondary for them. They do not give due representation to the women. And then on the other hand, when the AAP person says that 15% improvement, unfortunately, statistically, in 15 years of time or 11 years of time, the population of Delhi has increased. The population influx in schools has increased. The number of schools, the number of hospitals are really, really not adequate and cannot cater. And when you just remodel an old hospital and refurbish it with a few more beds, it is not keeping up with the population pressure. And unfortunately, the voters of Delhi have been totally cheated by the Congress and the AAP. And I rest my case on that.
Okay, Dr. Nishant, I saw that poster that you put out and it's an interesting one because I have a question to that. But before I come to you, Kushagra Saxena has the right to respond. So Kushagra, go ahead. How do you respond to what the Aam Aadmi Party as well as the BJP has alleged?
Sneha, just give me please a minute because I need to respond one by one to them. First of all,
I will give you more than a minute.
Yeah,
please, by all means.
Yeah. First of all, let me educate Dr. Nishant Anand here. He seems really clueless, and I really don't know how how he figure out everything. The problem is this, that when Mr. Ramesh Badudi, who's having a filthy mindset as per when it comes to women, every single Congress leader, including Youth Congress, holded a strong protest against him, and we have done.
Sir, I have fact-checked him on that, Kushagra Saxena. Why are you wasting your precious time fact-checking that? I have already fact-checked it, and you heard me counter that. I have made it crystal clear that he is wrong on that fact. Go ahead, make your other points, sir.
Dr. Nishant Anand talked about schools. 1,000 or 500 plus schools they have promised. How many they have built in these 10 years? Not more than 10 or not more than 20. They have promised 1,000 mohalla clinics. How many they have built? And the existing mohalla clinic structures, we all know they are outdated and they are not even suitable for, simple basic tests. Let me complete. Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt, Nishant Anand. Don't interrupt.
What you could do in 15 years.
Don't interrupt. The entire Delhi has
15
witnessed.
times more. We have
Entire Delhi has witnessed the collapse of health infrastructure
for
during the
education,
times
for
of Corona.
You
How many hospitals you have built?
Okay, Dr. Nishant, I'll come to you. Everybody has a right to respond. Allow Kushagra Saxena to make his point. I'll come to you, Dr. Nishant. Go ahead, Kushagra.
More than 6 hospitals were built under Sheila Dikshit ji, including one medical institution, Dr. Maulana Azad Medical Institution, and not a single has been built under the AAP government. Now let me respond to my fellow BJP spokesperson. She said that Nirbhaya, unfortunate that incident took place under the Congress regime, and Miss Sonia Gandhi and every senior Congress leader was out that time with the protesters. And Sonia Gandhi ji sat on road and listened every section of the society, and we have taken strong measures against that. And one more thing, the crime against women under BJP is on peak in Delhi, and it's not the Congress who is claiming this. It's their own Home Ministry report which are claiming that crime against women is on peak under the BJP government. And other thing, many BJP leaders have always, passed derogatory statements against women. So they don't hold any moral ground and moral right to speak against.
Kushagra Saxena, we all were there when Sheila Dikshit was the chief minister during the Nirbhaya case. Yes, there are a lot of things wrong under the rule of other parties as well, but you cannot have an upper hand because there were controversial statements made even by Sheila Dikshit as a chief minister at that point.
I am saying, yes, Nirbhaya was a failure.
But my question, Kushagra, and I'm coming back to my question, I'm again bringing back the debate to what it is. For what Rahul Gandhi is doing today, what Congress claims it is going to be strategic, is it highly delayed is the question?
Look, first of all, let me shift your focus towards the interactions Mr. Rahul Gandhi had in all these previous years. All the interactions Mr. Rahul Gandhi had, it all actually placed in Delhi only. Where it's meeting about the vegetable sellers, I'm repeating my point. When it's meeting about the MSME sector people, it's been more than 2 years. We are on the ground, and just a few months back, we had a very successful Delhi Nyaya Yatra. So today's rally is not just a kickstart for today. It's just to set the aggressive campaign, to set the tone of the aggressive campaign. The inputs we got from Delhi, and on the basis of those inputs, we have announced a 3 basic and important scheme. That is Jeevan Raksha Yojana. and Pyari Didi Yojana and the the Rozgar Yojana, because the inputs we got and the interaction Mr. Rahul Gandhi is actually having with every section of the society is actually, it is the strategic.
Okay. I've given you ample time. You asked me for a minute. Kushagra, I gave you ample time, 2 minutes each to Dr. No, I've given you ample time. I can't give you more. Dr. Nishant, here's my question to you. Do respond to what the Congress is saying, but look at the poster that you've put up. Isn't this a three-cornered battle? Isn't this three parties? Why are you going hammer and tongs after BJP about who's the chief minister face? What about the others?
Okay, see, Congress
What about Congress?
3 में ना 13 में उनका ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड जो दिल्ली में पिछले 2 इलेक्शंस में रहा है वो सेम रहेगा, और हमने हरियाणा और महाराष्ट्र में उनका स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ इलेक्शन देख लिया, स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ हार्ड वर्क, ग्राउंड वर्क, वी हैव सीन इट. They are only active on social media. I don't want to waste more time on Congress. See, I want to come back to BJP. Now I want to ask, Delhi.
No, it's not about wasting more time.
Who is the CM candidate for BJP? Is Gali Galoch party? We have been heard that Ramesh Bidudi is going to be the CM face for BJP. See, the BJP lacks intent, plans, or any substantial work they have done in the 22 states they have the government in. Their only agenda seems to be criticizing Arvind Kejriwal. In contrast, Aam Aadmi Party is dedicated serving the people of Delhi, highlighted. We've been highlighting the work we have done. We have
what
done the
else should
which we
they do?
promised.
Arvind Kejriwal is the former chief minister of Delhi. He is the head of Aam Aadmi Party. If he should not be criticized, who must be?
No, they do not have any agenda about work. That what will they deliver to Delhi? What have they done in 22
Jasmine
states?
Sandhawalia, please
the
respond.
election cannot be around abusing
give me
Arvind
1 minute to
Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party. They have not
May
given
I
a
won't
single
take more than
manifesto
1 minute
point.
to answer.
They have not given a single work that they will copy from 22 states for Delhi. Can they tell me who is the CM?
Jasmine Sandhawalia, please respond.
What are their 5 plans for Delhi?
Nay, we are ruling in 22 states, and we are very proud that we're ruling in 22 states. AAP is ruling in neighboring Punjab, and I live in Punjab. I am still waiting after 3 years. The 1,000 rupees Mr. Kejriwal came and promised us. Not a single woman in Punjab has received 1,000 rupees.
You do not have a water pipeline.
Their agendas, those agendas never get translated. Don't shut me down. I never spoke when you were talking. That's bad manners. Give me my time. Not one.
Jasmine Sandhawalia, go ahead. Carry on, Jasmine
Sandhawalia. The liquor policy in Punjab is a total failure. There are no hospitals.
Dr. Nishant, allow Jasmine Sandhawalia to speak, Dr. Nishant. I think we all go to each other. There's ample time here. Let Jasmine Sandhawalia speak.
Nay, I live in Punjab. We rule BJP according to everybody rules in 22 states. We are very proud that we're ruling in 22 states. AAP is ruling in Punjab. Mr. Kejriwal had promised in his manifesto, in his speech, that he will give 1,000 rupees to every woman. It is 3 years' time. Not a single woman has received 1,000 rupees. I am still waiting. When they talk about the liquor policy,
Dr. Nishant himself has in the past responded in this show itself. We know what the Aam Aadmi Party's response to that is. Beyond the political rhetoric, I'm totally out of time. Very quickly, let me go to Kushagra Saxena. Kushagra Saxena, my closing question is to you. Hear me out very carefully, and I'll give you exactly a minute to respond, Kushagra Saxena. Rahul Gandhi is going to start his rally today. Look at what the debate has been. The debate for the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP has been between the two of them. Both of them have said Congress is a non-entity or on the back foot. Look at the India Alliance partners. All of the India Alliance partners, not all, but let's see TMC. Let's see SP. They've come forward and supported Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi. How's Congress going to combat this?
Sneha, first of all, this is the problem. Let me repeat one thing. This is the problem, Delhi is facing since last 10 years, because these two are busy in blaming each other and putting Delhi into a disaster situation. This is the reason why these two are actually scared of Congress, because Congress is clearly getting back into the power. And let me educate
Rahul Gandhi Thailand se.
थाईलैंड आप साथ में गए थे ना, तभी तो केजरीवाल तो जेल से वापस आया है अभी, शीश महल का राजा, घोटाले का आरोपी। केजरीवाल इज गोइंग एवरी। लेट मी रिस्पॉन्ड, डोंट इंटरप्ट। इतने फ्रस्ट्रेट होने की जरूरत नहीं है, जस्ट लिसन टू मी केयरफुली, यू विल गेट योर टाइम। Now let me get back on one thing. Yesterday, Kejriwal was on the round in its New Delhi Assembly. New Delhi Assembly people are so much.
Saxena, I'm coming back with my question. with
I'm
top
responding.
India parties, including TMC and SP, backing Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi. How
Look,
is Congress
Sneha,
going to combat this?
Sneha, it
My
was
question is
very
this, I'm
clear.
repeating this, I'm giving you a minute again.
Yeah, it was very clear from the from the starting of the election phase. We are going to be, single-handedly, and we are not going to take any participation or any alliance with Aam Aadmi Party, because that's true that in India Alliance they are our alliance partner. There is no denying into that, but they are in power in
Okay.
Delhi, and they have turned Delhi into a disastrous situation. So being an emotional connect
All
with
right.
Delhi.
Okay,
and
we're totally
Congress
out
is
of time.
actually,
We're totally out of time at this.
Congress,
Kushag,
just 10 seconds.
all
Just
right,
10
but Dr.
seconds.
Nishant, 30 seconds. You obviously have a right to respond. Dr. Nishant, 30
See,
seconds.
I want to tell all the viewers, by holding hands, Aam Aadmi Party has worked day and night for Delhi, and just give us a chance one more time
And
so
we
that
are
we can
saying that
complete
please
the
make
promises
them
we have given in
accountable.
past, and this
Make
time
a logo
we want
unfair
work for
से
people of
देखो,
Delhi.
बस
चाहे शिक्षा हो,
इन्होंने
चाहे
सिर्फ
स्वास्थ्य हो,
शराब
चाहे
घोटाले का
रोजगार हो,
काम करा
चाहे
है,
सड़क हो, चाहे
शीश
पानी,
महल
we
बनाया
will
है,
deliver it.
दिल्ली
Thank
की
you very much.
टेंशन इनको बिल्कुल नहीं है।
Okay, all right.
दिल्ली इनको
Okay,
दिल्ली से
this is political
शराब
pandemonium,
घोटाले
but
के
that's what
आरोपी को शीश
elections
महल
are
से
all
राजा को
about.
प्लीज हराओ।
Ladies and gentlemen, Rahul Gandhi in a short while from now should be starting his rally. The party says it is absolutely strategic. Strategic or delayed is something that the voters are going to decide, and they don't have much of a time to decide on that. Nonetheless, Dr. Nishant Anand, Jasmine, Sandhawalia, as well as Kushagra Saxena, thank you very much for your time. It's a battle for the national capital. Time for a very short break. On the other side, news.